Good morning. It's Tom Callos here again with a basic lesson for martial arts teachers, specifically those people who are members of the 100. The 100 built upon Rosa Parks' accomplishment of being an African American 42-year-old seamstress who, on a given day, at the right time and place, took action and changed history. The premise of the 100 is, could 100 martial arts masters from all over equal the power of one Rosa Parks? That's the 100. This is the lesson. A lot of the foundation of my work is built upon community service. But community service, besides being good for your soul, is also an exchange for buying exposure in the media. For example, I was talking to one of my clients. He lives in a very small town. He's a collaborator, actually, in the 100. His name's Gary Engels. Gary said, hey, I signed up 15 students in the last 30 days. And I said that that was an accumulative effort based upon all the work he's done in this community up to date. And he agreed that the students just seem to be flowing in. Now, Gary lives in a town of 4,000 people, so signing up 15 students is the equivalent to signing up 60 students in a town of 100,000. But anyway, the point is that Gary also made mention that he was serving on this council and that council and attending these meetings because I suggested that he go to make sure he knows who is meeting at the mayor's office, who are on the committees, who's dealing with alcohol abuse in teens, who's dealing with the committee for people with disabilities in his community, because there's political things going on within his community that he may not be privy to, that he should be a part of. And he said, yeah, my significant other is complaining because of all my volunteerism. And I said, 15 new students in a month isn't working for free. 15 students in a month is what your community activism gets you. And in some of your situations, it'll be 30 new students a month or 45. The point is that when I was in my heyday in my schools, I spent, on the average, between $3,000 and $6,000 a month for advertising. So that's somewhere between $35,000 and $70,000 something per year. I said the way to help your significant other understand the value of your activity in the community is to stop doing it and just start spending $3,000 to $6,000 a month to buy exposure in your community. That's what you're doing. It's just you're putting in sweat equity. And I'll tell you what, you'll get a lot more spiritual master instructor kind of benefit from your activity in the community that far exceeds writing a check monthly for $3,000 to $6,000 a month. That's a little bit of math that you have to look at. You're not volunteering in your community. I had one instructor said, I don't do anything unless I'm guaranteed a return. You are guaranteed a return on the investment of your mental, physical, spiritual, and social energy into your community to solve problems. You're guaranteed a return. Just have to be patient. It's not a seed that you can go out and put in the ground, water it, come out the next day, and it's a big tree full of fruit. It takes a while to cultivate these things, but it's the right thing to do. Advertising, wrong thing to do. So let me just point out a little bit more math here. 15 new students a month, month after month for a year. Be very conservative. Let's go back to 1976 prices and make it $50 a month. So at $50 a month times 15 students, that's $750 in the first month. Now let's go to the second month and add another $750 because you're going to retain those 15 and we're going to sign up 15 more. Let's just do some math. And again, remember, we're doing it at $50 a month. So in month number 2, you're now at $1,500 a month. At month number 3, you've increased your gross $2,250 a month. At month 8, you're at $6,750 a month. And at month 12, with just 15 students a month, charging just $50 a month, you've increased your gross monthly revenue by $9,750 a month. Now let's multiply that times the next 12 months, and you've increased your gross revenue in the next year $117,000. Now that's how you look at your investment of time. That's what 15 students a month is worth. That's what it's worth to get into your community and to mobilize your students to make an impact that's not just on the floor of your dojo, but that takes your martial arts out of the dojo and put it to work in the world. You are not volunteering. You are investing in the reputation of your school and in the evidence. See, you need to create evidence. We have to have an evidential-based program. Because every Tom, Dick, and Harry, every dumb martial arts teacher out there is going to go out and talk the same talk. To rise above the common instructor, to take an intelligent approach, you just have to create evidence. Create a project portfolio of the things you actually do in your community. That's the math. And when you come and look at the 100, look at all the associations and all the crap they're turning out about these new ads and that's new ads. And oh, I love this one. Advertise by sending spam messages to people's texts because they're more likely to open them before they hate you for the rest of your life for bothering them when they don't want it on their cell phone. There's all kinds of groups trying to teach school owners how to do the cheap and easy to get new students. Forget it. Forget conventional advertising. All you have to do is get up and take the training that you've worked so hard on the mat and apply it outside of your dojo, in your community. Record those things, and then go to your community and say, see, here is what we stand for. All right, that's the end of my lesson today. The essence of the message is that there's an all-new way to advertise and promote. It's worth a lot of this, a lot. And it's worth a lot of this, which is the most important thing.